If you live with heart failure, one of the most important things you can do is notice when your body starts changing. Heart failure often gets worse through a pattern of stable periods interrupted by episodes of deterioration. And the earlier you spot those changes, the better chance you have of getting help before things spiral into an emergency. In this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 signs that your heart failure is getting worse. If it's your first time here on my channel, welcome. My name is Hafiz and I'm a cardiologist based in London. I create videos to help you to keep your heart healthy and explain heart conditions in a way that I hope is easy to understand. If that interests you, then click on the subscribe button and bell icon so you get notified every time I release a video. Let's now start going through those top 5 signs. The first sign is worsening shortness of breath. This is one of the clearest warning signs that your heart failure may be getting worse. Maybe you used to get breathless only when climbing stairs, but now it happens walking across a room. Maybe you feel more uncomfortable lying flat, or you suddenly need extra pillows at night. Some people even wake up gasping and have to sit upright to breathe. That happens because fluid can build up in the lungs when the heart is not keeping up. If your breathing is changing, even gradually, don't brush it off. The second sign is swelling and sudden weight gain from fluid retention. If your shoes feel tighter, your socks leave deeper marks, your rings feel tighter on your fingers, or your ankles, legs, feet, or even your stomach look more swollen than usual, that can mean your body is holding on to extra fluid. Sometimes the scale gives the first clue. This is why people with heart failure are often told to track symptoms and wait carefully. A noticeable change may mean your heart is under more strain and you may need your treatment reviewed. The third sign is worsening fatigue and a drop in what you can do day to day. Heart failure can make you tired in general, but worsening heart failure often shows up as a clear loss of stamina. Things that used to feel manageable, like showering, getting dressed, cooking, or walking short distances, may suddenly feel much harder. When that fatigue is increasing, it can be your body telling you that your circulation is not meeting your needs as well it was before. The fourth sign is cachexia. This is a very important one because people often focus only on fluid gain in heart failure and forget that unintentional weight loss can also be a serious warning sign. Cachexia is not just getting thinner, it's a harmful loss of weight and muscle, often with weakness, poor appetite, and reduced physical function. In heart failure, it's associated with more severe symptoms, more frequent hospitalization, poorer functional capacity, and worse survival. So if someone with heart failure is losing weight without trying, especially if they are also losing strength and appetite, that is not a good sign and it deserves medical attention. The fifth sign is your NT-ProBNP going up. This one is a medical sign rather than a symptom you feel, but it matters. NT-ProBNP is a blood test that helps the heart failure team judge how much strain the heart is under. Higher NT-ProBNP levels in heart failure are linked with poorer prognosis, which is why very high levels trigger more urgent specialist assessment. So if your NT-ProBNP is rising over time, your heart failure team will take that seriously and interpret it alongside your symptoms, examination, scans, kidney function, and overall clinical picture. And I've done a separate video on this blood test, so make sure you watch that as well if you want a deeper explanation of what NT-ProBNP means. The big takeaway is that worsening heart failure often looks like change. Change in breathing, change in swelling, change in weight, change in energy, change in muscle and appetite, or even a change in your blood markers like NT-ProBNP. It's important to keep track on heart failure symptoms and report changes to your healthcare professional. And I also want to add something important about the bigger picture. Readmissions matter. If someone with heart failure keeps ending up back in hospital, that is not just frustrating or inconvenient. Recurrent heart failure hospitalizations are associated with higher mortality, so repeated admissions are an important sign prognostically and should always prompt a serious review of the care plan. This is also where heart failure nurses and support services can make a huge difference. Specialist heart failure multidisciplinary teams should include a specialist heart failure nurse, and care plans should include symptoms to watch for, follow-up care, and a process for getting back to the team if things worsen. Keeping your care team updated about changes in your condition is a key part of living well with heart failure. Community heart failure nursing services often help people and families understand symptoms, monitor weight and blood pressure, optimize medicines, and know who to contact early before a setback becomes a crisis. So yes, these signs are serious, and yes, they should be acted on early. But I want to end on this note. Worsening symptoms are not a reason to lose hope. They are a reason to pay attention, speak up, and get support. Heart failure is a long-term condition, but symptoms can often be controlled for years, and many people do better when problems are picked up early and managed by the right team. You don't have to handle it alone. With good follow-up, the support of heart failure nurses and doctors, and a habit of listening to your body, you can take back a sense of control and make much better decisions for your future. If you or someone you know has heart failure, tell me in the comments what signs you track, and share this video with someone who might benefit from this information. Thanks for watching.